Yo guys, can you hear me? What's going on? Let's just wait a couple minutes to, see who's on. Let me know if you can hear me in the comments. Say something. Perfect, perfect. Okay. On a cool. I see a lot more people are joining the YouTube live stream. That's pinned in this message. So guys, in this live, I'm doing literally a live market breakdown for you guys. So I'm breaking down the market for free. There's no catch to this. Hop onto the YouTube. Hey, what's up, brother? How are you? Glad to have you on board. Show you guys what I have. I'm doing a live market breakdown on YouTube. I have the pinned YouTube message. You can also go just search up Forex Blade, or if you're in our Discord, there's the link in. Romeldo, how are you, man? Brazil. Oh wow. Where is everybody from? Where is everybody from? I'm seeing Brazil. Carlos. Hey, Carlos. That's awesome. All right. Well, what's up, Jack? Jack. So we're gonna start to it. Honestly, at this point, if you're just on literally a YouTube live, where I'm breaking down the market for you guys, we have a really solid week ahead of us, and we're just ready to profit. So copy that YouTube link and let's hop on. All right, I'm gonna get to it. So of course, Jack, are you kidding me? I remember you, man. I remember all my clients that been through with me from the beginning. All right, so we're gonna hop into it for NZD JPY. That's gonna be the first pair that we're gonna be going over. And so how I like to look at the charts from the start is hop on to the month. It is an empty chart. There isn't really anything that I've drawn on there before. And it's perfect because I want to see, I want to show you how you can break something down from, from nothing if there's zero analysis on there. Everybody on YouTube, I see people are commenting. Cool. Glad to have you on board. All right, so first thing I do when I hop on to the charts is I go to the monthly, and then I find zone areas that price has tapped one time and has absolutely never touched it before, or tapped it again here twice, and it's never reached that level before. So those are the first two zones that I see immediately. So again, if you're new or if you just hopped onto the live, hop onto the YouTube video that I have a live market breakdown going on right now. But so after you draw the two zones at the top and bottom, you have to try to see if there's any center ones. And for NZD JPY, I actually do see a level across at the 67.38. What's up, everybody? Hey. I see a lot of people are joining. But go to the live video stream so you can see what's going on. But so around the 67 area, I see there's a zone. So I'm going to actually draw that, right? So you guys can see what I'm drawing on the YouTube. You don't want to draw too many charts. Confused. So I like that I have just 3. And that's cool. That's it. Now what I do is I go to the weekly, right? So See, a lot of people are coming in. Hey, waving at you. So when I look at the weekly, I don't also like to go too far back. So for the weekly, I like to give it maybe 10 years max. And what happens is, what up, Jose? What happens is, 10 years is enough data for the weekly. And you're trying to find also the same setup. So zones. Let me put this down right here. So I see one zone right here on the weekly. Again, if you just joined, so right here I see another zone. This is near. We gotta make sure that we can the live stream. Go out to the it's on YouTube. So just copy that link that I have and join the YouTube live stream. But so right here I see a zone. Now I can so I'll go in and just confirm that this zone is verified, right? Yes, this is my strategy. I teach this exact same strategy on Instagram. So anyways, so I see right here, yeah, it's respected many times around, the 50, it starts around 57.58. Another dip in the market coming. On to the NZD JPY. Now this zone is respected, guys. We're coming close to entering a trade here. Depending on how I will go down to the daily. So I went, from weekly to daily. And, I always like to make my chart look clean. You see the zone right here, pinpoint tapped it. So there's a candle, candlestick pinpoint. And I don't see any huge trends going on the daily. It is a downtrend overall. I can see that. So before I hop onto the trend lines, I like to go back to the monthly and see. So Jack, I'm actually, but so this one is not gonna get tapped anytime soon. So honestly, I'm not even gonna bother, drawing that trend line. So there isn't really any trend lines on the monthly. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go on the weekly and see if there's any major trend lines there. And I do see a major trend line actually on the weekly. So if you want to see the exact trend line, hop onto the YouTube live stream. But check this out. So from the 94.25, there's like a descending just trend going on. And if you see it, every time it taps the trend line, this baby just drops. So I have that weekly trend line, drawn. And I'm going to go ahead then to the daily. What's up, everybody that's joining? How are you? Again, I'm trying to break down NZD JPY for you guys. All right, so hopping on to the daily here, I want to bring this down to the zone at the 59.4 section, right? And immediately, as soon as it tapped it, there's a lot of resistance right here, and it started climbing up again. However, it's, some people call it consolidation or whatever, or the market, doesn't know where it's going or whatever. But that's BS. There is always an exact direction where the market is going. Yes, I do use Fibonacci. You'll see that I am actually trading that. So somebody asked that. You'll see there's a Fibonacci on the live stream. Cool. All right. So going down from the daily. So if you're new, check out, the YouTube video that's pinned right here on the Instagram live, and hop onto the YouTube stream. Cool. So here's the secret thing that I do, right? So right when I analyze, I put the trend lines, I put the zones, I put whatever I can find, not too much info, but whatever I can find. What I like to do is a little bit, so I can kind of see, price always wants to reach the 200 EMA. So that's something I teach in the Forex Blade University course. But essentially, price is, bound to hit that 200 EMA before dropping down or breaking up, right, to higher levels. So on the daily, it's harder to break a trend than it is on like the minute 15 and whatever. So smaller time frames is what I mean. Now, I'll put my drawings back, right? And then I'll hop on to the 1 hour. Now, what you're going to see here is I have the premium subscription. So, I mean, right side, I'll have the 1 hour, usually the 4 hour on the top right side, right? And I'll have the minute 15 on the left hand side. Screen for the 4 hour. So if you're new, again, join the YouTube. It's not coming up on YouTube. There's a lot of people on the YouTube live stream right now. So just try to find a beautiful fucking trade. Excuse my language. But guys, look at this. So there's a red zone that I have drawn up here that price has absolutely respected every single time. If anything, I can probably move it up a little bit more. But look at that. Every time price tapped it, price fell down. And I see a trend line right here. So as you can clearly see, this looks like it's just going to crash down, right? So there's another descending trend line right here. Actually, no, we don't even need that. So you guys can see that price always moves around the 200 EMA. And, so right here taps it, goes above it, below it, above it, below it, above it. It doesn't take a genius to figure it out. So it's going to drop down. Now, I already called this trade free in the Discord. So I already called this. So on Friday, if you entered, you're already in profit. You're literally already in profit. But so what I can see happening now, though, is price could simply just come up to this zone again for a double tap or whatever you want to call it. So if you're new, hop onto the live stream on YouTube. But it looks like it'll reach that 65.97 area where you guys can get another trade in. However, if it doesn't reach up there, it could just continue dropping down. Now, this is really good because this is a swing trade in a way. We're only risking 1%, and it's only 52 pips stop loss, but then we're having a take profit of 153. Okay, so if this does hit stop loss, cool. Guess what? If it hits up to this level again and makes a newer high, notice how when we entered, it never hit the stop loss. If it makes a newer high, cool. That tells me one of those traders where, oh no, it went against my direction, then I go the opposite way, and that's not how trading works. So I'm gonna hop on to another chart. I just want to do one more chart for you guys. It could be any chart. So let me know in the comments. Do you guys, what kind of charts do you want me to break down? So let me know what kind of charts would you like me to break down. I'm literally gonna break down whatever you guys want me to. It's not about me. And sometimes, a chart. What's up, Isaac? We're having a live stream right now on YouTube. And what I'm trying to do is find out what kind of chart you guys want me to break down. I already did NZD JPY, but I want to break down one more chart for you. What's up, Isaac? My guy. All right, I'm getting some comments. JBP USD, Euro USD. I'm seeing some Euro USD, some Euro. Okay. We asked. Moving. I mean, I can give you the number. Hey, Amy. Hey, Ailey. What's up? What's up? So I'm getting people asking me if they want me to break down JBP USD down because I'm only gonna choose one because I already did NZD JPY. All right, cool. So actually, all right, cool. Live saying Euro USD. So hop onto the YouTube live stream because I'm about to break down Euro USD, and then I'm also gonna break down JBP USD because people same exact process every time. However, for Euro USD, obviously I do have some things already drawn for it. It is one of the most popular trades or currency. Cool. So just looking at the monthly, I'm not gonna go too far back again. 2008 is all you need. So some people are saying it's bullish. Now this is a really, risky, observation, and let me tell you why. Right, on the higher time frame, on the monthly time frame, you're seeing that this is still considered a downtrend. Right, this is considered a downtrend for the simple fact that it did not make, higher highs yet. It didn't. It's been making lower highs every single time since 2008, and lower lows. So just in 2015 did it have a support level around the 1.05 area, 1.04 area. We're talking about Euro USD here, and back in 2015 again, November it tapped it, and then again in December 2000. These are lower highs. This is the lower high. This is another lower high. You guys can see that the higher just keeps getting lower. Now, price is again at this zone, at this area. So what this tells me is that immediately, right, before I even hop onto the weekly, before I hop onto the daily, I can tell it's either this is just going to drop down and break a newer low and then plummet down. So you could say in the short term that it could be bullish, but let's find out. So somebody asked, will the dollar get weaker with the $2 trillion injection of the CARES Act? Nobody can know. I think that what will happen is, or what the United States is doing, is simply just pumping out money up until this whole thing is figured out. And once it's figured out, they're going to sit down and do all the math and figure out how much they're in debt. But I think the US dollar is one of the strongest currency pairs in the world. So it could drop, but even if it does, I don't think it'll, drop down that much. But anyways, going back to Euro USD on the live stream. So right here, I'm seeing a zone, right? Cool. And this zone actually should be extended now because it got respected yet again. Cool. And this zone got respected. So if anything, these might be two zones that, are basically the same one. There's just a small gap in the middle. Cool. Now what, right? I had a zone back here, and clearly this one can extend as well, right? I'm just going to delete this zone because we're not in this area anymore. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste this zone because check this out. If you go on the YouTube live stream, you can see that it just makes perfect sense. Hey, Sam. Hey, Jesse. Welcome, welcome. But so price tapped this 1.076, and it's literally just been consolidating between those two areas. And you can't really decide on when to enter yet because you have to look at the smaller time frames. I'm going to enter in this. Go into this is really clear to me. And for everybody that's joining up, go ahead and copy that link and join that live stream. But yeah, so price tapped this 1.09 area back in April, right? And it fell down to the 1.7 area. And then it went up again to the 1.9 area in May 20th. And then again, it dropped the same day. So what's going on? There's just a fluctuation right here, right? However, what I did notice is there is more pressure to the downside than there is up to. And I'm here to tell you that. So I do see this, actually coming up for a small retest for around this golden zone area onto the 15-minute chart. So everybody that just joined, go ahead and hop onto the live stream and check this out. I tried twice. It says video unavailable. There's people joining. It depends on how short term you're asking. So I see Euro USD, come down to the 1.07 area, right? But there is a small little bit more to the 1.0964 area before actually dropping down more. So let's just hop onto the 1 hour time frame so I can show you. What's up, Emmy? So Isaac, you're saying day trade like 8 about the time. Really, I view it on the price action. So what that means is, if you're willing to risk 1, 2, 3% to make 6%, that's fine, no matter how long it takes you to hold that trade. You get what I'm saying? So one last letter is a capital. I don't know if it's. Oh, okay. Cool. Awesome. So the last letter is a capital I, not a lowercase L. So try that, guys. Cool. So go ahead and join that live stream if you haven't already. But so do you guys see why it has a bearish momentum though, right? Do you guys see that? YouTube, you guys see that? It's just the same exact process. It's just the same zone. So if we copy, so hop on to the 1 hour, right? I'm trying to just have it very. Now this might seem a little. I'm gonna draw this zone right here, around the 1.0785 area on Euro USD, right? Because you guys can see there is just a fluctuation between that, and it's just happening. It's like a cycle. It's the same cycle every time. So for Euro USD, I'm not gonna hop onto a buy, or I'm not gonna hop onto a sell either, right? You just have to wait for that confirmation. Now, I bet you for a fact I'm gonna call that trade if it comes back up to the 1.093 area. So I mean, you can go ahead and place a sell limit if you want, but I like to just simply look at the chart and just wait for confirmation. What's up, everybody that just joined? FX Guru, everybody, Madhu. Which pair? We're talking about Euro USD right now on the live stream. So that pinned message has the live stream. And cool. Just copy and paste that. Somebody said that the last letter was a capital I, not a lowercase L. So try to join that live stream and just see what I'm doing. But yeah, so for Euro USD, I'm gonna simply let that go for right now. I do have to just go up that starting to go up to what I already drew. That way you can risk only 1 or 2% per trade rather than 4 or 5, and then still make that 4 or 5% gain. But yeah, so I'm gonna hop on to JBP USD. This is but let's do it. You guys asked for it, and I'm just gonna show you exactly how I break down the charts. We don't trade. So I want to see why I even have that red zone. So I'm going to hop on to the monthly. Oh, see, you guys can clearly tell that I don't like this chart. And I don't like JBP USD like that. But I'm going to remove all the drawings and I'm going to break it down. So hop on to the live stream if you haven't already. But I'm going to get right to it. So immediately I see a zone right here. Common sense. Doesn't even take a genius to figure that out, right? Now, I do see a huge zone right here that got broken, retested, and dropped. So this is a beautiful zone. That means that price is definitely going to go ahead and try to tap that again. Cool. Someone said, I'm new to Forex. How do you factor inflation, or does that not matter? It does matter. So there's like two concepts of it. There's fundamental and technical. Hop on, join the free part of the Forex Blade University. The first 2 levels are absolutely free, where I teach you all the basics things about Forex for literally free. Join the Discord. It's on there. The videos are on there. But yeah, so check these zones out. It's so simple. Actually, I'm starting to like how this chart is looking already. But you guys see why I drew those zones, right? You guys see that, right? So I got somebody asking how often are you doing live streams, brother. I'm gonna try to do them at least one time a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. But I do want to just be getting comfortable with you guys and letting you know in live exactly how I break down the market. So if you haven't joined the live stream yet, go ahead and join the live stream. Somebody asked, is your course still free, bro? Yes, the first 2 levels are absolutely free. Somebody said we don't trade Sundays. You're missing out on an extra day, buddy. You got to know, when to enter. So, for example, I low-key kind of agree with you. Like, sometimes I don't trade on Sundays, but, some people are just so scared of Sundays. Oh, my God. Oh, no, you don't want to trade till Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, just because they have that psychological fear. Like, no. If the market presents itself, I'm entering. If the market is following my trade plan, I'm entering. So you guys can see on the monthly, all the zones that I've drawn up. So now we're going to hop on to the weekly. So again, if you haven't, joined onto the live stream, go ahead and join onto the live stream. In the live. Oh, man. You just got reported. Cool. What do you cover in the free parts of the course? Check it out. Link in the bio, man. I'm trying to break down these charts. So, all right. So, there is a descending trend line that I see right here on JBP USD. What's up, Angel? What's up? What's up? Cool. So, you guys see this downward trend line right now. And there is this support zone that I have. So, it looks like actually price could simply just drop. It looks like it is dropping down to the zone for at least another retest of this. So this looks really promising on the weekly. So let's go on to the daily here. Trying to see. What's up, Matthew? I'm almost done, and once I'm done, guys, I'm going to be accepting all sorts of questions. If anybody wants to go on live with me on the Instagram live, I'll be more than happy to hop on a live call with you. But so at this point on the daily, hey Liv, nice to have you. On this one of the daily is you're going to be drawing these zones. However, you got to keep in mind that daily zones are not as effective as monthly and weekly zones. So what I like to do is I'll change them. I'll give them a different color, maybe a green, or let's give it. And this looks very promising to drop down. So actually, somebody could say, oh, well, nobody trades on Sunday. Okay, you don't have to trade on Sunday. At the end of the day, I'm giving you my analysis for you to make an educated guess on what do you think is going to happen. So for me, I would take a short position on JBP USD. However, I wouldn't take it now. For the simple fact that I'm not greedy. So this is what I mean. Is that I would enter in this trade at the 1.246 area. I wouldn't enter right now at the 1.2046 area, around this area right here. Cool. And I missed it? Awesome. That's fine. I'd rather miss a trade than enter in the wrong trade or enter too early. So keep that in mind. So right now we're just waiting for the market. If it goes up to the zone, you bet I'm going to enter in a trade, and we're going to probably profit, a lot from it. So just looking at it, you're looking to risk, only 4% to make like 10, 15%. This is a swing trade. Now, if you don't want to, now, yeah, so for what I'm seeing is, you scalpers out there, you people that love to get in and out, this looks promising to the upside to just go up around this area, because you see just it's just over, it's dropping. It's been that, it's below the 30 level. Okay, actually I have mine at 24. A lot of people have theirs at the 30. So basically for RSIs, I explained that in university course as well, but for RSIs, if it's below this area, you buy it, right? You buy it. Right here, you buy it. It's below. It's if you just use the RSI, you can probably make a nice amount of money trading Forex. But it looks like it's, oversold, so it is going to keep going up. But like I said, for JBP USD, you want to wait for it. Don't rush into it. And if you miss it, that's fine, So for everybody that just found JBP USD and I answered the part on YouTube. So if you guys have any questions on YouTube, go ahead and send me questions. If you guys have questions on Instagram, go ahead and send me questions on Instagram. I'm going to be on for, just a couple more minutes just answering people's questions. Let me know too, what trades are you hopping onto, this week? Market just opened an hour ago. I'm excited. I'm already in a couple trades. NZD, JPY, short. So, like I said, JBP USD is very volatile. So it is affected by the news, right? However, the news don't affect it as much as price action. For the simple fact that big banks and, big equity and big brokers and all that, when price reaches a certain level, they have to change it. It's not really, a choice. So that's why I traded by tool to be, I would say, 20, maybe 30% of the aspect. The rest is literally technical. Hello, Madhu. What's up? What's up? I'm seeing people comment on the YouTube. Cool. Hop onto the Discord chat and share your analysis or talk to people. Everyone's sharing their trades for free. There's no fee to join the Discord. Hop onto it and just talk with people and bounce a taller wick. I've only ever considered a higher high to be a closing candle above previous structure. Yes. So yes, a wick. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, literally it. I know I answered your question, because if it does make a wick and then it drops and then it, if the wick again, if it makes another wick, but that wick does not reach the previous wick's high, then that's still considered a lower high. Now, if a higher high for, it reached over time. You get what I'm saying? What's up, Tim? Nice to have you. So for the YouTube live stream, I am gonna actually end it. Someone said, are you still in Euro JBP also? I don't think so. I don't think I've been. No, wait. Let me check it out. Let me pull up the charts for you. Dion, nice to have you. You're one of my favorite charts to look at. Definitely have it saved here. Again, if you're not in live stream, you can go hop onto the YouTube live stream. I am going to hop onto Euro JBP real quick. Man, I've been breaking Euro JBP since 2018. Yes, so I actually am still in Euro JBP. Somebody asked that, and yeah, I am, because check this out. It still didn't hit stop loss, and we are thinking of the long term. If anything, it actually even confirmed this uptrend, because look at this. All I did was extend that trend line that I had before, and if you can see on the YouTube live stream, that you can see that it just respected the trend line again on the 1 hour. So yes, this is still open. I have opened this, since May 20th, so it is a long-term trade here. You can see, but if anything, guys, the more that it's consolidating like this, the better it is, because I feel like now it's just loading up this energy to actually blast off higher. So what I mean by that, and I call this drop too. Come on, Euro JBP is literally one of my favorite trades or charts to look at. But yeah, I can see this maybe coming down, making even, it could even fake a lower low, but then I see this rising up and simply just following this trend line that I already been respecting for a long time. So again, this could correlate with the Euro USD movement, right? So you guys gotta realize that, you know, some pairs do correlate with each other. But yeah, so anything else on YouTube? Small body, 9 times out of 10 sells off, because now I think people call it a fake wick. Yes, there is, you know, fake wicks that happen. People call it, but don't really worry too much about that. Talk in the Discord, Isaac, and everybody else. Talk in the Discord, and we're all bounce off ideas. But for right now, I'm going to end this live stream on YouTube. This is successful first live stream of a market breakdown. Let me know what I can do better in the DM after this, and just let me know, you know, did I speak too fast? Was I not clear enough? Was I interrupting my, you know, just let me know. I'm all open when I make mistakes. I love when I make mistakes, because that, you know, just helps me improve. So I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream.